do this one. So we are here in Macedonia, in eastern Macedonia. The nearest city is Steep, and we're here in a village called Trachesmi, which translates to 3 taps, which is where we've been staying, the mission house. I'm here with Richard from England.
So this is the mission house here where we stay, and it's actually 2 houses side by side, and every time I've come to Macedonia I've always stayed here. So and I love coming to stay here. It's such a lovely place, and I've got to know some of the neighbours, some of the local children. We play in the street sometimes, and it's just like really lovely place to come and stay for a week. It's very comfortable. It's got lovely views. And it's just like a good place. It's got good connections on the roads to go and to get to places. And
how would you introduce Jimmy? If you were going to introduce Jimmy, why is he interesting to hear from?
Yeah, Jimmy has a heart to serve the Lord, and that is a really good quality. And you know, he's just a good guy to work with, and he has such a heart for the lost and for the lonely and for the least, and you know, he just wants to see Macedonia get saved, and you know, he is out there to bring you know, the gospel message to perhaps those people in those little towns and villages that haven't heard the message, who haven't heard the gospel, and really where there is no church already. He wants to bring that message. That's where he feels really called to, and that means it's some of the poorest communities, and that presents some challenges. But that is the heart that he has, I believe, to bring the gospel message to those people.
But where is this little town? I have no idea which little town I'm in.
No clue.
Hamlet.
We're near somewhere like Steep or something
it.
like that,
Just
isn't it?
outside Steep.
Yeah, that's it. It's about 3 miles away, 4 miles away, so it's walkable, but it's a bit of a walk.
Yes.
But usually we get a lift into town if we want to see the market or buy anything from the supermarket.
But it's a lovely little hamlet off the main road.
Nice.
And lots of farmers in this little hub. And this here in front of us is our missions house, and as you can see, it's got a big sign in that window which gives you a big hint, doesn't it? I don't know what it, but Jesus is the first word.
It says Jesus loves you.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
and that's so true.
It's so true.
So this is our house, and actually both houses are used for missions and missionaries, aren't they? Both houses are used. Yeah. So come on in and that'll show you
So
around.
that means that because we're not attached to any other house, noise is not a problem as well.
Yes.
So that's really good.
When we arrived at night, so we didn't see just how lovely it is. But as you can see, as you're walking up through the gate, and the thing that spoke to me was the vines, and just how, I mean, they've come out in the last week, and they are so luscious now. But it's just such a, like, you know, that kind of beauty of creation. I love this.
Yeah.
So.
And it's nice shade as well in the sun, because it gets a bit hot here.
So this area here is where we've been having our breakfast and our lunches, and you know, it's a morning meeting time. I have my morning coffee, just slowly wake up, look at the hills, read my Bible, and it's just a place of calm and peace and quiet. Do you say?
Yeah, and actually one day in the week our church actually meets here as well, which is really cool.
Oh yes.
We love that. It was really nice meeting the local children and teenagers and older folk as well.
Super.
Just a really balanced local church. It's great.
Yeah. So if you're walking through the front door.
Oh, this bit.
Oh, do you want to do this bit? Hello.
Yeah.
This is I don't remember your name.
My name's Hilla.
Eli.
Eli. Okay.
Short for Elijah.
Who's on our team yesterday and working very hard. We saw you working very hard yesterday. So this area over here, we also got some shading. We've had lunch and Bible and prayer times together as a team over here, haven't we? And it does get hot in the middle of the day, so this has like been a real nice like break from the heat.
Yeah, and if some people are over there and doing their own thing, I think this is a lovely little private spot to spend on your own and read the Bible and pray without having to be with everyone else all the time.
Cool. Take you through into the. As you can see, there's lots of stuff everywhere.
Stuff everywhere. Just
And
ignore
actually, you kind of like wonder what it's about, but all of it is actually used. And you know, it's some of it you kind of think, but we've seen things coming in and out of the houses, and it's all been used, hasn't it?
Yeah. This is so nobody can leave when the door's locked. Let me just go that side. Go that side. Help me! Let me out. Okay. Ready? This is the hallway, and you'll notice marble or stone floors everywhere. Marble's a local. It's quarried here locally, so marble I think it is quite common. It's a typical Mediterranean home with marble on the floor, certainly downstairs anyway.
And we went through the mountains where it's quarried, and Jimmy was telling us that they sell it to the Italians.
Yeah.
So it's
possibly
quite
it's not
good. It's quite good
Oh
quality.
yeah. Yes. Absolutely. So come through into the lounge and the kitchen.
I don't know quite where you want to.
I'll go here. So, dating areas all around. We've had a lot of our group times here, our team times here in the morning. Really relaxed, really chilled area. Also a dining area here as well. So seating for lots of people. And this is the lovely Kevin. Say hi. Say
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kevin.
Welcome to Macedonia.
Yeah, I think also a lot of kind of reflections taking place in this room more so, haven't it? We've had prayer times, but we've had more prayer times. Am I right in saying we've had
That's
more
about
prayer
even
times?
actually. It's
So,
about even.
so sometimes it's
Yeah.
in here, sometimes it's out there, but a real peaceful feeling, a real place of
Yeah.
coming together. It's been a real place of just agreement, really. Found a real agreement, and yeah, just special meetings and special moments. We've had lots of prayer together across in all areas, in the minibus, between sites. When we get up in the morning, we've always had a team time. When we get back at the end of the day, we've had a team time, and that's really kept us together. And this space and outside of the spaces have been really important.
Lots of prayer here as well.
Yeah.
So turning to this section, it's probably a bit dark. Is there? Yes, yeah. There's a light. This is the kitchen. We have been catered for incredibly well
Oh yes.
by Maggie and others coming here and cooking us breakfast and things. We rarely had to lift a finger for everything, which we're so grateful for.
Yes.
So massive, massively hospitable.
Yes,
Yeah,
agreed.
it's been great.
Loving the orange and the tiles. It's a real throwbacks to the 70s. So, as a 70s child, I feel very at home here.
As a 70s child, it makes me want to throw up, but that's okay. That's fine. That's cool.
There is a washing machine here as well. So, for anyone, it's just to be aware that it hasn't been on the go all day, but you wash something. If you need washing to be done, Magdalena has been so great and done that as well for us.
I did not realise that.
Oh, well, I did.
So I've
Because I
learned
asked.
something new.
And I did.
Yeah. Come on through. Come on through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So down here is a bedroom. So Rich has been in this room. So I don't know if he's in there.
No, we're just leaving.
This is something you'll figure out, but the middle one is the light switch. And this, this is the bathroom for all of us. And it's a wet room. It's a wet room with a shower, and it's, it's absolutely fine. And there is one toilet between all of us, but we've managed, haven't we?
Yeah.
There's been a sensitivity, and you work around it.
Should we go upstairs? I'm tiger.
You mentioned the tiger.
Can I mention our friend the tiger? He's a bit more scary when it's dark, but he inspires me. He's like no compromise. Okay, this is my no compromise tiger. Okay, let's go.
This is the girls' bedroom, so welcome into the girls' bedroom. And do you know, really large rooms and quite spacious. So bunk beds and a double bed. I am very fortunate to have the double bed all to myself. And Magdalena's on that bottom bunk, and Freya's been sleeping there. And again, we've just shared, and it's been great, so no issues.
Okay,
and actually, sorry, just to say that downtime in the bedrooms has been blessings, and us girls have been able to be girly together, and that's been really lovely. And I don't know what the boys have done, but we've had a great chat in the bedroom.
Well, the boys have actually we've been blessed with a room each, and I get the big one. So, I mean, sorry about any mess or any smalls that are around. I chose that bunk, but actually I had the choice of 4, and I've been able to have some private time and some quiet time away from the team. They're lovely, but you can't always be with people all the time. And it's just a lovely environment. Actually, it's very quiet. It's very chilled in here, and there's everything that you need. There are towels everywhere.
Yes.
So actually, you can just nick a towel here or nick a towel there. It's great. It's really nice.
That's a really good point, actually, because we were told to bring towels, and I don't think we need to bring towels.
No.
And then the wonderful Kevin has been in this room. I would suggest that you maybe bring earplugs, because there are dogs outside who are, wild, roaming around, and they like to howl at times, so maybe if you are sensitive to sound, then bring some earplugs. But actually, I have slept incredibly well, purely probably because we have finished the day with a beer, and that's really helped me to sleep. I'll be honest.
You just want to conclude?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Just come stand here and just.
Yeah. So.
One second, just put it there.
Welcome to our house.
Yeah, welcome to the missions house. I hope that's given you a good insight as to where you'd be staying.
When we come out here, we do want to bless and show love to the people of Macedonia and share our giftings with them. But more than that, we want to empower them. We want them to grow in the spiritual gifts, to grow in truth, to know how to share the scriptures, to know how to pray for people, how to get words of knowledge, how to see healings. And my ceiling can become their floor if I believe in them and train them and empower them. And that's part of our heart for Macedonia.
So practically, this is my first trip out. I bought a small 10k suitcase, which was cabin size, plus like a backpack rucksack, like for a school rucksack. And I think if I'm coming again, I will book in a larger luggage. I will take a bigger bag, and I will bring clothes, and I will bring. I will ask the church exactly what their resources are, what their needs are, and I will bring a suitcase that is a tiny suitcase for me and a big suitcase for them. So I think that that's something I've learned. Wizz Air has been a bit challenging, so bear that in mind. And I didn't check in. I got the tickets, I bought everything, but my check-in didn't happen for whatever reason.
Online, yeah.
So what I feel would be great is that you just double check with your team the boarding pass. Make sure you've got a boarding pass in the end. And I feel another thing is the lightweight clothes. They don't wear sandals here. There is a mix of very traditional elderly people, and then there's the younger generation coming through with different dress. But to be honouring, it is nice dresses. They can be fitted dresses, nice tops with sleeves down to here, cardigans. but we haven't really worn many jumpers because it's not cold enough. So if you pack lots of lightweight stuff that's layers, then you'd be more than warm enough, wouldn't you?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah.
The boys haven't really worn shorts. In fairness, they've been wearing long trousers.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen any of you in shorts.
Which was difficult actually for me, because in this weather I'll be living in shorts all the time.
Yeah.
But
So
that wasn't honouring for the local people. So
Yeah.
obviously you do what you can. So lightweight trousers, and yeah, I haven't needed a jumper or anything. I brought a coat and a jumper just in case, and it hasn't needed at all. No. Not even in the evenings actually.
Yeah, really shortly.
So we've reached the end of our road, and as you can see, we're among the vines, and we can see the hills in the background and that sheep over there, and this is Macedonia.
It's so nice
it's
here.
so beautiful.